every human being has a line they won't cross. Any restrictions is a sadness, and it can kill creativity. We are all human beings, and the human being is a glorious being. The music or sound effects or anything has to marry to the picture. So you can be in love with lots of different types of music, but only a very few things will marry to that picture. So it's an experiment to find those things that do that. The best thing in the world is ideas, and none of us do anything without an idea. I love to try to catch ideas that I fall in love with, and then I know exactly what to do. Stay true to that idea, translate it to one medium or another. You see it in your mind's eye, and you feel it, and you can hear it, and then you write that idea down on a piece of paper. And you write it down in such a way that when you read it, the idea comes back in full. And you hold this idea in your mind, and you stay true to that, and it guides you through the process. There's a thing called freedom, and it's very, very important. Free to think anything and do anything. You need to have freedom to do your work. Any restrictions is a sadness, and it can kill creativity. Each and every one of us human beings has a field within us, a treasury within us. And this treasury is known by many names, but it's like an ocean of pure consciousness, pure bliss. Unbounded this field is. Unbounded, infinite, eternal, immutable, immortal consciousness. And this field in Vedic language is called Nitya and Aparashaya, meaning eternal and uncreated. No one created this field. It's always and forever been there. It's there right now, and it will be there forever. And this consciousness, pure consciousness, has qualities. So within each and every one of us is unbounded intelligence, unbounded creativity, bliss, happiness, love, energy, and peace. Gold coming in from within and garbage going out. It's easy and effortless. It's not a concentration form of meditation. It's not a contemplation form of meditation. These things keep you maybe near the surface at best. Transcendental meditation, easy and effortless, all the way to the source of thought, pure consciousness, modern science's unified field. And once any human being experiences that, transcends and experiences that, they infuse some, they grow in that, they truly begin to expand whatever consciousness they had to begin with. And the side effect of expanding consciousness and these all positive qualities is negativity begins to recede. So things like stress, traumatic stress, anxieties, tensions, sorrow, depression, hate, anger, fear start to lift away from the human being. Such a freedom this brings. So I say it's like gold coming in from within and garbage going out. Gold coming in, garbage going out. Gold coming in, garbage going out. Fate plays a huge role in our lives. It's the ideas that come, and many of the ideas that come are conjured by our world. And we all know that there's many mysteries. I always say that human beings are like detectives. We want to know what's going on and what the truth of the thing is. And we see our world and we feel it, and we feel there's things going on. And then sometimes these ideas come and they string themselves together. And I always say the filmmaker has to understand the thing for himself or herself. But when things get abstract, there's room for many interpretations, and each person should be able to make up his or her mind to feel what the things mean. And you work very hard to make things a certain way. Once in a while, actors surprise you that it's even greater than what you wrote on the page. Something incredible happens. Once in a while, accidents happen. I always say nothing's finished till it's finished, but improvisation is not the thing. It's to get it to feel correct based on the script, which is based on the ideas. We live inside a dream. It's sort of the truth. And one day we wake up and realize that it was a dream, and we realize who we truly are. It's a glorious day when that happens. I got an idea for a scene, and I went and got the people together and shot the scene. But I thought that was it. I've got a scene, and I don't know what it is really, except what it just is that. It's not part of something. And then I got an idea for another scene, and I went and I shot that. And then I got an idea for a third scene, and I went and shot that. And then I got a fourth idea that united these three previous scenes, and had ideas for much more. I always say this, a film is sort of like a book, and books get written, and the author maybe passes away, so you can't go talk to them. And people have a right to analyze the thing and say what it is for them, and to criticize it one way or another. It's beautiful. But I really believe the film should stand on its own. And there should be nothing added, nothing subtracted. And you work a long time to make it just so. And it's a very precious thing. I always say every medium talks to you. And a lot of the mediums, even cinema, is a little bit action and reaction. And in many mediums, the thing you're making some experiments. You start seeing what the medium does and how it reacts to this or this or this. It's almost a dialogue with the medium, and then you find your way with that particular medium. There's a point where a thing is finished, and nothing is ever really perfect, but it's finished, and it feels complete. And then there's a very good feeling, and it opens the door to the future. I'd always wanted a studio to experiment with sound. So finally I got to build a studio in Los Angeles. And I started experimenting with just sound. Doing the experimenting, I started playing an electric guitar to make sound effects. And then the sound effects became more musical, and I play the electric guitar upside down and backwards. But it makes a thing that makes me happy. I am not a musician, and I'm not a singer, but I do make music and sing.